Hello guys, welcome again. So in this video we will be discussing about Bank Nifty and Nifty Index. Okay. So as far as Bank Nifty is concerned, uh, you are supposed to draw patterns only based on 1 hour time frame. The reason being is that in 1 day time frame, hardly you can find a pattern because of huge gap up and gap downs. So in stock, most probably there won't be much gap down or gap up, right? So we will be able to draw patterns. But in Bank Nifty, uh, I won't say you won't find it. It's quite hard. But in 60 minutes time frame, that is 1 hour time frame, you will be able to find some patterns easily. So you should take trades only based on 60 minutes time frame pattern. Okay, so this is what I have been noticing in Bank Nifty for the past 1 or 2 months. This is June actually, 1 hour time frame. So here you can make a trade going long. Okay, so again, if you don't, okay, I'll come back there later. So if you see here, this is again another pattern, and you can take a trade after the breakdown, and you can uh, write this trade. Okay, and then it fell and kind of a sideways, and then again it broke the pattern in 60 minutes, and then it went down. So again kind of a sideways trend and breakdown. Here you could make a trade. So if you see here, there was a pullback and then went down. I won't trade this one because uh, this looks like a very bullish moment. So I wouldn't trade this, although it has given me. I would avoid trades like this. And if you see here, we have a similar setup like this. So if you go here and see, from here to here, right? So we have a similar kind of pattern, same like this one, right? It is forming the same. Mostly it is kind of a same, right? And let's see tomorrow. Sorry. So if you see, there could be a potential breakdown tomorrow, or maybe 2 days back. I mean after. Okay. Let's see how it goes. And this is how you should make trades by drawing patterns in Bank Nifty in 60 minutes time frame. So what if you don't find patterns? So in this area, there is pretty much no pattern, right? So I mean, I'm talking about this complete area. So there is no pattern. I don't see any pattern. So if you don't see any patterns forming in Bank Nifty and Nifty, I would recommend you to switch it to our indicator and turn on all the indicators we have, and trade only based on that. So if you see a strong rejection from our zone, you can make trades. Okay, so these zones are again very well respected, and if you see in the recent today, it got a support from our monthly zone and went how many points? This is 370 points. So here, uh, it didn't even touch it. The selling pressure was so high since weekly and what is that daily zone were overlapping each other. It just went down to the monthly zone yesterday. And again, if you see here, kind of a retrace from our both the zones. So this may look like a retrace, but this is 300 points. Anyone who trades in Bank Nifty Index knows the importance of 300 points. So I wouldn't take more than 100 points. I'm happy with 100 points. So because if you try to book 200 points or 300 points a week consistently, you can just increase your lot. So if you just uh, play with 10 lots or 20 lots, even 100 points would be more than enough. So work on that consistency. It's all about your consistency. So the other thing is, the important thing that goes against a trader is that uh, if you gain profits for 2 to 3 days or 4 days continuously, what happens to your mind is that on the fifth day you will get a confidence that okay, I'm gonna go with this trade. You won't do the proper analysis since last three trades or four trades are green. You won't do proper analysis and you won't provide a proper reason as to why you took a trade. So you, that confidence will kill your reasoning, and that is why many people have seen, even in the current batch, I mean not the current batch, in the previous batches, from first batch and second batches, uh, what they were saying is that continuously they were making money for 4 days, and on the fifth day of the next week they were losing money. The reason being is that I found that they were doing mistakes, like the trades they took, right? So there won't be any reason as to why they have taken that. So the reason being is that the confidence will go higher. I mean, I have faced this. This was the most toughest part for me during the beginning stages of my career. I would make money again for 4 days, and the fifth day or the next week I will lose money. That is the reason is either I overtrade, or since the confidence is too high, I will just go and trade some other stocks. So make sure that you stick to your rule and your strategy, and only if every factors say that you can go for a trade, you should go for a trade. Otherwise, just sit tight and be content with what you have already. Okay. And so bank nifty, yes, you will be able to make good money from these indicators. I'm very confident about that. uh, at least, even not 100 points, at least definitely you can book points for sure. If you see here, this is a confluence, right? So it just came here and went up. So let's just calculate how much pointed this is. So this is around 200 points. Okay. And yeah, more than enough, obviously. So if you just backtest it, you will be able to figure it out. Okay. Also, make sure that you trade only when there is volume. So there are days where, these are quite sideways. So I will trade only if a candle looks like this. So just by looking at the candle, you will be able to figure out that if there is a move or not. If you see the candle, this is a continued sell off from a 15-minute candles, right? And I'll just compare you and show it to you what's sideways and what's a really good one. Just by looking at the candles, you will be able to figure it out. So this is a complete sell off, right? So in 15 minutes candle, there should be a complete sell off, and that will tell you that okay, this guy is going to go down or up. Okay. And you see here also, if you see continuous green candle, these are all sideways trends, right? uh, I wouldn't recommend making a trade here. So here, I mean, if there is no movement in the market, no strategy is going to give you money, right? But yeah, if you see here, this is a double top in this indicator, and this is again 135 points, maybe more than that. Let me just calculate precisely. 126 points. Yeah, fine, right? So if you can see something like, say, double top or triple top, and bearish engulfing or at inverted hammer. So again, it's on the top, it's bearish engulfing, and at the bottom it should be engulfing or hammer. So if you see any kind of this or double bottom, you can go ahead and make a trade. So same applies to stock as well, but make sure that it's at the beginning, don't trade just based on these zones. Either stick with the reversal strategy that I taught you earlier, or with the main strategy that is based on price action. So after 1 year, you can make trades on reversal just based on one zone. So I pretty much do occasionally. I will be able to figure it out the difference. So for you also, you will be able to do it. So that will take some time. So please be patient, and you will be able to make money. Okay. So coming back to Nifty. So same rule applies to Nifty as well. If you are able to see a pattern, okay, if you are able to see a pattern, you can draw and make money from here. So you see here, just send this to one of my uh, trainee. So here the pattern is right. Here you can make a money from this sell off. So this was a kind of a sideways, and then there was a break, kind of a sideways, and there was a break. So here you could make money. I'll just draw it if you want. Where is that? So here you can make money, here you can make money, here you can make money. It's all about how you structure a specific stock. So here, horizontal lines won't make any sense. If I start drawing horizontal lines, pretty much everywhere it will be horizontal lines, and there won't be any space for me to trade, and it looks very, you know, cluttered. So these types of drawing patterns will give you a structure and story of a stock. So that is what important. So here if you see today, there was a breakout from the uh, expansion channel, the one we see here. And what happened was it completely reversed from our zone. So amazing, right? So if you see, this is kind of a bearish engulfing. So complete sell off. And if you don't, again same rules applies just like bank nifty. If you don't see any, uh, here if you see, this is a breakout, so you can make money here as well. So it's a complete sell off from here. You can make use of the indicator as well when you're uh, drawing based, I mean trading based on the in price action pattern, because there could be a potential reversal, because just because there was a breakout from the pattern doesn't mean that it will go up and up. Because see here, you know what happened here, right? So it's always better, even on the previous day, complete sell off from our indicator. And that's my, let me just calculate it how much. That's 150 points in nifty. That's like a jackpot for nifty traders, isn't it? Make sure you use the make your, you use the indicator, and you should be good to go. Okay. uh, so yeah, and one more thing I would like to tell is that we were in the main strategy that is based on price action pattern. We were saying about the breakouts based on weekly and daily, right? So also make sure that you draw based on 1 hour time frame also, because uh, it gives many trades during the live market. If you see here, this is drawn in 1 15 minutes, I mean 1 hour. And you see here, this was a complete breakout from Tata Motors. And okay, I missed this trade today morning. I was busy with the course creation, and I was not able to trade for the past 1 month, to be frank. So I'm just waiting for to get back into trading. Yeah, so if you see here, there was a breakout from our triangle pattern, and the next day, so you should be very alert. So in the previous day itself there was a breakout, right? So you can just put this in, and your aim should be, okay, I'm going to go long when once there is a breakout from the red zone, and this should be your stop loss, and that should be your target. I mean the target should be 0.5% initially, and then once you get experience you can trail your stop loss. Okay. And you see the next which is bail, same story. This is 15 minutes time frame, and there was a breakout, and if you see, you can make a trade here. Again 2.2% around, right? So this is a wonderful method to make money, guys. Make sure you use it. uh, if you just start booking like 0.5% initially, and you can just scale up your capital, and in 1 year you will be able to make at least 10 to 20K. It depends on your risk taking ability, and your, I mean, it's all about your mental psychology as well, because only 10% it has been proved that this is not said by me, this is a fact that only 10% is strategy, and the 60% depends upon your mental psychology, and the other 30% depends on the money management and risk management. So but that 10% is also very important, because only if that 10% is good, you will be able to parallelly make things work in psychology as well as risk management and money management. So we have something great here as a strategy. So make sure you work on your psychology, because I can't work on your psychology or on your risk management, money management, because each have their own respective um, risk and emotions. So that is something you should be working on. And yeah, that's going to be very easy, guys. Once you interact with the trade with the market, that should be really fine. So coming back to Tata LXC, hmm, I don't know why I selected this. Okay, this is the pattern. This was all was drawn based on 1 hour. So if you see here, this was a breakdown, right? Let me just go to 15 minutes and see. Huh. So there was the trade. That's a perfect trade. You could have made easy money. So what you can do is draw the pattern, put an alert. Once it touches this, no, you will be alerted that hey, uh, Tata LC is waiting for you, and you can make a trade there. Obviously, it doesn't say that. I mean, you will just get an alert. And next, go to PC Jewelers. Let me just turn off the indicator. I cannot see any pattern. Let me just switch to 1 hour time frame. Okay, and this is where I think I traded this. Okay, I don't remember much. So if you could make an easy trade here, and if you see after the zone, you can make an easy trade. Even on the next day, you could make a trade. Even on the next day, you could make a trade here. So consistently, it was giving us trade. Okay, so pretty much it. Just want to make sure that you draw based on 1 hour time frame as well, because 1 hour time frame gives you the recent trend. In daily time frame, if you draw, there could be a different trend in the higher time frame and different trend in the lower time frame. So for example, some stock on weekly and daily it may look bearish, and if you look at the recent trend, that is 1 hour or 15 minutes, it may look slightly bullish. So it depends on the sentiment at the current scenario, right? So uh, if all the weekly, daily, and 1 hour time frame is aligning with your outlook of any view which is bearish or bullish, you should be fine. But if it's contradicting, make sure you use 1 hour time frame. Okay, and also you can just trade based on 1 hour time frame. So I didn't look when I traded this one or Tata Motors, I didn't look at any other trend for the mid, because I'm not holding this trade for this is not this. Okay, again, this pattern is for only intraday and not swing. So the reason is I'm not looking for any other previous story. I'm looking at the current trend, which is 1 hour or 15 minutes, and I see a small breakout. I'm gonna 1% or 2% from this trade, and yeah, that should be all. Okay, and rel cap also, if you see, rel cap and rel infra was like a money making machine for me, guys. So I was making money frequently from both these stock, because it was just falling. I was just waiting for the right moment to go short. So if you see, uh, I mean, I would have went short here. I'm not sure, because a lot of time I went short in both rel infra and rel cap. 36. So here I would have went short. So here also short, and also again here a short. I don't think I traded here. Yeah, I would have traded this one and Reliance Infra probably. So yeah, make sure that you use 1 hour time frame. That is what I wanted to clear with this seminar. Okay, sorry, the video.